Okay, let's get into your reading, Virgo. Someone is really sad over you, and someone else is speaking about you so highly that a third person is absolutely furious about it. And I want to walk through all three of those things because all three are happening simultaneously. The sadness, the praise, and the fury, and all three are connected to you in ways your guides want you to understand. Because the sadness is real, and the speaking highly is real, and the fury that the speaking highly produced is very real. And none of it is random. All of it is about exactly what you carry. Drop a comment right now and say, I claim this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, first oracle card. The person who is sad over you did not expect to feel this way, and the not expecting it is what makes it so heavy. And your guides led with this because the sadness has a specific quality to it. It's not the sadness of someone who saw this coming. It's not a person who knew they'd end up feeling this way and chose the situation anyway. This is someone who didn't see it coming, who didn't prepare for it, who genuinely thought things would go differently, that they would feel differently, that you would still be in their life in the way they wanted, and the not expecting it is what makes the sadness so heavy for them. Because you can brace for pain you anticipate, and you can't brace for the kind that catches you completely off guard. Okay, second oracle card. The sadness is about more than missing you. It's about what they understand now that it's too late. And your guides are showing me something specific inside the sadness because it's not just missing you. It's the understanding. The specific arrived too late understanding of what you actually were to them, what you brought, what you gave, what the situation looked like before it looked like this. And understanding something fully only after you've lost it is one of the most painful human experiences. And they're in that experience right now, fully, with nowhere to put the understanding except into the sadness of knowing what they had. Okay, third oracle card. The people speaking highly of you are doing it genuinely. This is not performance. This is the truth being told. And this oracle card is one of the most affirming in the reading because someone, more than one person possibly, is speaking about you. And the speaking is not casual. It's not polite. It's the genuine, specific, let me tell you about this person kind of speaking that happens when someone is genuinely impressive. And the things being said about you are the true things. Your character, your quality, the specific ways that who you actually are has registered in the people who have been close enough to see it. And the truth being told about you is more powerful than any version of you could have performed. Okay, fourth oracle card. The person who is mad chose to underestimate you, and now they're watching everyone else understand what they missed. And this is the oracle card that explains the fury. Because the person who is mad made a specific choice about you. They underestimated you, deliberately or by carelessness. They decided you were less than you are. They put you in a smaller category than you belong in. And now, while the people around them are speaking about you highly, while the sadness of losing you is visible, while the evidence of what you actually are is unavoidable, they are watching everyone else understand what they chose to miss. And the fury is not really about you. It's about what the high opinion of you costs them to witness. Okay, fifth oracle card. All three of these, the sadness, the praise, the fury, are confirmation of who you are. And your guides want you to hear this final oracle card as the summary of everything. Because the sadness is confirmation, you don't grieve deeply what wasn't significant. And the high praise is confirmation. You don't get spoken about genuinely and highly without having given people something real to speak about. And even the fury is confirmation. Because fury at someone else's excellence is what happens when the excellence is undeniable. And all three of them, the sad person, the people speaking highly, the furious person, are responding to the same thing. To you, to what you actually are. And what you actually are is something. The Three of Swords, the Moon, the Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, 8 cards. And they separate perfectly into the 3 stories. The sadness, the praise, the fury. The Three of Swords first. And the Three of Swords is the sad person's card. The heartbreak card. The sitting with it. Can't shake it. Genuinely hurting kind of sadness. And the Three of Swords being here is the cards confirming the sadness is real, not performed, not exaggerated, real. And the real sadness of someone over you is not something to feel guilty about. It's the evidence of what you meant. And the moon is what the sad person is carrying privately. Because the sadness isn't only visible, most of it is in their moon, in the private world of night thoughts and honest moments where the sadness gets to be its full size. And in their moon right now, you are everywhere. In the thoughts they don't share, in the feelings they're not saying out loud, in the specific quality of 3 a.m. that belongs entirely to missing you. And the moon being here tells me the sadness is bigger than what shows on the surface. And the Six of Wands is the praise card, the public recognition, the visible, people can see it. Someone is being spoken about highly card. And the Six of Wands appearing here is the direct confirmation of the title. You are being spoken about highly. In rooms you're not in, by people who know you. And the speaking highly has the quality of the Six of Wands. It's not whispered. It's clear. It's the kind of speaking that reaches people and changes how those people see you. And the Five of Pentacles is the furious person's card. And the Five of Pentacles is the card of someone who is outside in the cold while others are warm inside. And the person who is furious is in the Five of Pentacles position, watching the warmth, watching the high regard, watching the sadness that proves your significance from outside, unable to be part of it. And the fury is the emotion of someone standing in the cold, watching something good happen for someone they thought they had correctly assessed. And the Justice card, and Justice appearing here, is the most satisfying card in the spread, because Justice is the scales balancing, the underestimating being corrected, the fury being noted, the sadness being witnessed, the praise being confirmed as true, all of it being weighed by something bigger than any of the people involved. And Justice appearing means the balance is being restored. The person who underestimated you is already being shown what they missed, and the showing is not gentle. Justice rarely is, and the Star and the star is yours, specifically yours. While the sadness is happening and the praise is circulating and the fury is burning, your star is burning. Quietly, consistently, the specific hope confirmed this was always going to be yours quality that the star always carries. And the star being in this spread is your guide saying, while all of this is happening around you, your light is not dimmed by any of it, not by the sadness, not by the fury. Your star is burning regardless. And the wheel of fortune, and the wheel is turning for all of them. The wheel turning down for the person who underestimated you, bringing the fury and the 5 of Pentacles cold. The wheel turning up for the people who saw you clearly, bringing the 6 of Wands validation of their judgment, and the wheel turning toward the sun for you. Because what goes around comes around, and what is coming around for you is the sun. And the sun is yours completely, while the 3 of Swords is happening for someone else. And the 5 of Pentacles cold is happening for the furious one. The sun is yours. The warmth, the joy, the specific uncomplicated good of being someone who is spoken about highly, who is genuinely missed, whose excellence produced fury in someone who should have known better, and who gets to live their life in the sun while all of that plays out around them. Okay, tea leaf cards, 7 of them. First tea leaf card, the sad person, what they're doing right now and where their mind goes, and your guides want to show you specifically where the sad person is right now. Because they're going back to things, moments, conversations, specific memories, running them back, looking for the point where things could have gone differently. And the going back is the 3 of Swords at work. The heart looking for the place where the outcome was still changeable, and they're not finding it. Because the outcome was always going to be this, and the not finding it is making the sadness heavier every time they look. Next tea leaf card, the conversations happening about you, what's being said and in what rooms, and the conversations are happening in more than one place, not one person speaking highly, multiple people in different spaces. And the specific things being said are the true things, your character, the way you showed up, the specific qualities that people noticed while they were around you, that they're now putting into words for other people, and the conversations are reaching people who didn't know you well, and changing how those people see and think about you. Next tea leaf card, the furious person, what the fury is really about underneath the surface. And the fury has a real reason underneath the surface reason. Because on the surface, the fury looks like it's about the praise, like it's about other people speaking highly. And underneath the surface, the fury is about what the praise confirms, that the furious person made a mistake about you, a real one. The specific mistake of underestimating someone and then having the world show you exactly how wrong you were. And that mistake is what the fury is really about, not you, the mistake. And the mistake is theirs to sit with. Next tea leaf card, the praise reaching someone important, a door opening because of what's being said, and the speaking highly is producing something practical. Because the conversations about you are reaching someone, a specific someone, who hears the praise and files it, who takes note of your name and what's attached to it. And that noting is producing something, a door opening, an opportunity forming, a person becoming aware of you in a way that's going to matter, and the praise you didn't engineer, the speaking highly you had no control over, is doing something for you that you couldn't have done for yourself. Next tea leaf card, you living your life unbothered and how that looks to all three people. And this is the most powerful tea leaf card in the reading because you living your life simply unbothered, not performing anything for any of them is what all three people are responding to. The sad person responds to your unbothered life with more sadness because watching you move forward confirms the finality of the loss. The people speaking highly respond by continuing to speak highly because someone unbothered has nothing to prove, and nothing to prove is the most impressive thing. And the furious person responds to your unbothered life with more fury because the unbothered quality is the clearest possible sign that they simply don't matter to you anymore. Next tea leaf card. The furious person not being able to hide the fury and what that reveals about them to others. And the fury is not staying internal. It's showing in the way they talk about you when they think it's safe to, in the reactions they have when your name comes up, in the specific visible discomfort of someone who is watching the world correctly evaluate a person they chose to underestimate. And the showing of the fury is telling the people around them something that doesn't reflect well on the furious person. And the people around them are noticing and noting. And the fury is becoming its own story. And the last tea leaf card, you on the other side of all of this, untouched by the sadness, elevated by the praise, unbothered by the fury. And your guides ended here because this is the image that matters most. You on the other side of all three things, untouched by the sadness, not because you're cold, but because their sadness is not your responsibility. Elevated by the praise, not because you chased it, but because the truth of who you are produced it on its own. And unbothered by the fury, not because you don't see it, but because someone else's fury about your excellence is the least interesting thing happening in your life. And the you on the other side is living in the sun while all three of them deal with what you produced in them. Okay, final messages from your guides. 7 of them. Don't feel responsible for the sad person's sadness. You didn't create it by being who you are. And your guides put this first because this is where the guilt usually shows up. Someone is sad, and the instinct is to feel responsible for the sadness, to wonder if you could have done something differently, to carry their emotion as if it belongs to you. And your guides are saying, the sadness belongs to them, not to you. You didn't create it by being who you are. You created it by being worth missing. And being worth missing is not something you owe anyone an apology for. Next, final card. Receive the praise. It is true and you are allowed to let it land. And this is the instruction your guides most want you to follow. Receive the praise. Don't deflect it. Don't minimize it. Don't say, oh, it's nothing. Oh, they're just being kind. Oh, I'm sure they exaggerated. Let it land. because what's being said about you is true, and true things being said about you deserve to be received as true. And letting the praise land is not arrogance. It's just accuracy. Next, final card. Don't engage with the furious person. Their fury is not your problem to solve. And this is the most protective instruction in the reading. Don't engage. Don't explain yourself. Don't try to resolve the fury or make them feel better about their mistake. Don't give them access to your energy in the name of closure or understanding or maturity. Their fury is about their mistake, and their mistake is theirs. And the most powerful thing you can do with someone who is furious about your excellence is absolutely nothing. Next, final card. Stay exactly as you are. The sadness, the praise, and the fury are all proof it's working, and your guides want you to understand what all three things together are confirming. The sadness of someone who lost you, proof you were worth having. The high praise of people who know you, proof your character is real. The fury of someone who underestimated you, proof your excellence is undeniable. And all three happening simultaneously is the universe's most complete confirmation that you are exactly who you're supposed to be. And staying exactly that is the only instruction you need. Next, final card. The door, the praise is opening. Something good coming directly from what's being said about you, and something is coming directly from the praise. An opportunity, a connection, a door produced by what's being said about you in the rooms you're not in. And your guides want you watching for it because it won't announce itself as the result of the praise. It will just arrive as an opportunity that found you, as a connection that came from somewhere. And when it arrives, your guides want you to know where it actually came from. The truth other people told about you. Next, final card. Save this and drop a comment. Tell me which of the three you felt most. Save this reading right now. Bookmark it. Share it today, because when you share something like this, what comes back is tenfold. And drop a comment right now and tell me which of the three hit hardest. The sadness, the praise, the fury, because all three are real and all three are happening. And someone watching this right now needed to hear all three of them to understand something about where they are. So drop a comment and tell me which one landed. And come back when the door, the praise opened, becomes visible. I want to know what it was. And the very last card, someone is really sad over you. You're being spoken about highly. And someone is mad, and all three of them are telling the same story about who you are. Someone is really sad over you, and you are being spoken about highly, and someone is mad, and all three of them are telling the same story about who you are, and your guides saved this for last, because it's the whole reading in one truth. The Three of Swords is sitting with someone because you were worth more than they let themselves admit while they had you. The Six of Wands is circulating with your name on it because what you are is real and people recognize real. The Five of Pentacles cold is landing on someone because the fury about your excellence is what the underestimating costs, and justice is here. And the star is yours, and the wheel turned, and the sun is your destination. And the same three things, the sadness, the praise, the fury, are all the evidence you need that who you are has never been in question. Okay, to bring this home, someone is really sad over you and you're being spoken about highly, which has someone mad. And the cards showed us everything. Your guides told us the sad person didn't expect to feel this way, and the not expecting it is what makes it so heavy. That the sadness is about more than missing you. It's about understanding too late what they had. That the people speaking highly are doing it genuinely. This is the truth being told. That the furious person underestimated you and is now watching everyone else understand what they missed. And that all three, the sadness, the praise, the fury, are confirmation of who you are. The Three of Swords confirmed the sadness is real and heavy and genuinely felt. The moon showed what the sad person carries privately, bigger than what shows on the surface. The Six of Wands confirmed you are being spoken about highly in rooms you're not in. The Five of Pentacles showed the furious person standing in the cold, watching the warmth that follows you. Justice confirmed the scales balancing, the underestimating being corrected. The Star confirmed your light burns regardless of what's happening around you. The Wheel confirmed it's turning down for the furious one and toward the sun for you. And the Sun confirmed the warmth and the good is yours while the rest plays out around you. And the tea leaf cards showed the sad person going back through memories, looking for where it could have been different. The conversations about you happening in multiple spaces and reaching important people. The real reason underneath the fury being the mistake of underestimating you. The praise reaching someone specific and opening a door, you living unbothered and what that looks like to all three, the fury showing and what it reveals about the furious person to others, and you on the other side, untouched, elevated, and unbothered. Don't feel responsible for the sad person's sadness. You didn't create it by being who you are. Receive the praise. It's true and you're allowed to let it land. Don't engage with the furious person. Their fury is not your problem to solve. Stay exactly as you are. The sadness, the praise, and the fury are all proof it's working. And watch for the door the praise is opening. Something good is coming directly from what's being said about you. All of it confirming someone is really sad over you, and you are being spoken about highly. And someone is mad, and all three of them are telling the same story about who you are. Claim this, loves. Drop a comment and say, I claim this, and I receive the praise, and I stay exactly as I am, and I am unbothered. Because every word of that is true. Save this, share it today. And come back and tell me which of the three hit hardest. I want to know. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, and tell me what hit hardest. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.